Alright, so today we're gonna be taking a look at The God of High School. This show was a really enjoyable one. I honestly think it was the best out of the whole season, surpassing ReZero and Fire Force. It was like every episode I was just so excited for the next one. It was like it gave me that Demon Slayer like vibe. And episode 11 was amazing. The main character, he's got that Goku mentality, so he pretty much joined just to fight people. They all have these goals. Some people want to fight just to fight. Some people need money, so that's why they're fighting. But the point is, you could pretty much, they say you could obtain anything in the God of High School. So that's why they get so many people participating every single year it comes out. Or I don't know if it's yearly, but every time it comes out. And if you don't know, the God of High School is an actual event in the anime. So I've been thinking about it a lot. Why do I like One Punch Man and God of High School? Like shows like this. And it's not just because of fighting, because if you think about it, if you really just watch One Punch Man for the fights and everything, you could literally just watch it for the fights. Just go look up the freaking fights on YouTube or something. But I honestly think I like it because of like the character interactions. Even when shows would just have the main character or whoever fighting, and then they'll switch to the other characters like, oh, this character, this guy, he's so powerful. Who is he? Well, most of the time I like that. I only like it with actual good characters. So like when I see it with Kirito, I'm like, oh God. Like I just start crying. And we could also say these two rivals, they'll be fighting. Like maybe they knew each other since childhood or something. Or maybe they didn't. It's just cool to see those type of interactions. And they don't even have to be done perfectly for me to like still enjoy it. Like it doesn't have to be freaking FMA Hunter x Hunter type. But as long as decent and it still be enjoyable for me. And most shonens have some type of this. It might be even them trying to hype up the fight, saying, "Oh, knew this person since this, or this person is actually this." You're excited for them meeting. Animes do this a lot with anime villains. The only time I really dislike this is if the show is just really bad and I don't really care about the characters at all, which I don't know why I should be watching it at that point, but whatever. But yeah, when I like, if Asta has a freaking like a crazy fight that's about to happen, I wouldn't care, because I honestly think Black Clover is bad, so I wouldn't even care about that even if I was watching it. I wouldn't. And I think Asta is a bad character. Like I don't like him as a character. So I wouldn't care. And the same with Sword Art Online, like Kirito. I wouldn't care if he's going to fight God. I feel like that's like the reason, like anticipation, the interactions between him and the opponent. I feel like that's the reason I like watching shows like God of High School without even having like a story. Like God of High School, One Punch Man, they don't have a story. It's pretty much just mainly fighting, but it's still impactful. I don't know. I haven't asked other people about the power system, but I actually like the power system. Like how they borrow powers from people. I like that. But the one thing I could say, I really don't care about the flashbacks. Like how characters met each other, like the extra story. It doesn't really add much to me. Whenever a flashback happened in the show, I just wanted it to end really quickly so I could just watch the next fight or see what's going to happen after that, because I didn't want to see the flashbacks. I didn't like them either. I don't want to see a flashback for every character Saitama is fighting. The characters are pretty much the same as Demon Slayer, like one-dimensional, the same as One Punch Man as well. You like the characters, but you're not focused on the characters because of how goodly written they are. You're focused on them because of their main like personality, like, oh, I want to be the best, oh, I want to like Goku, oh, I want to be the strongest, like stuff like that. So now let's get into the story. I honestly don't know if I should even be talking about this because it's not focused on the story. The story is, it doesn't really matter to me, at least. Well, sometimes even with Demon Slayer, to be honest. But while I'm watching One Punch Man, God of High School, I don't care about the story. Like, there is no story really in God of High School or One Punch Man. The soundtrack for God of High School is pretty good. It's weird though. When I be listening to it, I be feeling like it's like from an AMV or something. It doesn't feel like actual anime music. Like, I don't know how to explain that, but it doesn't feel like actual anime music to me. Well, it does, but like anime music from the actual anime, I'm trying to say. So overall, I'm gonna give this show an 8 out of 10. Pretty good show. Really liked it. Can't wait until next season. And with that,